back to the Fibonacci 5061 levels, which would be for the long term the best thing to happen, because that'll give us very good strong support, confirming everything that we've seen so far as structure. And then the market reverses here, we could see some big moves coming. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another trading day, and today I will be looking again at cryptocurrencies, and it seems like the bulls are fading a bit, failing to hold on to all those beautiful support levels. If you look at Bitcoin, doing the best of them all for that matter, but still last week you can see, okay, we can say we need a rest. The bulls need to rest, definitely. I cannot say it needs to keep going like this for always. We got 4-5 weeks of winning weeks, and now fading last week, cannot push through those recent highs, which is sad, very, very sad. However, this might be just a resting period for the bulls to continue up the page, or this might be in a very, very difficult hard event going to be the retracement back to the Fibonacci 5061 levels, which would be for the long term the best thing to happen, because that'll give us very good strong support, confirming everything that we've seen so far as structure. And then the market reverses here, we could see some big moves coming, but it's going to be a tough emotional road for us if it comes back here to the $89,000 level. So we need to rest, maybe a week or two, break up to continue. Or if this candle this week is going to be a long black closing below the halfway mark of this white candle here, I would say this would be an evening star and predicting a drop down to the $89,000 levels. Solana, problem with this is that we battled and we couldn't close above this. We had this support level, which was a huge level. You can see it got tested there for months and months and months. And as we approach, I was very positive because it's a long white candle. It looks really great. And then immediately we broke up and fell back below it, which is not a good sign. So this could also give us a retracement back to this area coming in here and say, you know what? We first want to retest. The worst case scenario would be even to come and retest these lows again, which I hope won't happen, which I don't believe will happen. But we've got this intermediate high, and this could now predict a retracement back here for us because we couldn't break above that support level. So definitely the sellers are stepping in. XRP disappointing with a big shooting star, more of a doji kind of candle. Saw the break, which was good. We took out that intermediate high, which was good, and we failed to close. So we're also setting up for most likely a retracement to come and test these levels. So we could come back to the 215, 210 levels for the retest before we start. We can even go as low as $2 again, just to come and test. And if it dribbles down here to below $2, it's not going to be a fun moment for us all. But let's see what happens. This is not a great candle. I'm not saying it will drop. All I'm saying is that the market couldn't hold these important levels, showing sellers are stepping in. Will they persist? That we don't know. That we will see on the candles by the end of the week. End of this week will tell us if we're going to go down there. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Inkasu. Do you struggle with customer queries that takes up all your time? Contact Inkasu to help transform your website customer focus with an integrated AI staff member. For more info, check out the link in the description. XLM also, we closed with a strong candle above the level, fading, couldn't hold those levels. This is terrible. This predicts either a drop or a very sideways range for the next month or two, which I hope won't happen, because we've been sideways for quite a while now and been down for quite a while now. And this is the first good sign we saw this patterns break over the last few weeks, and now we don't get follow through, which is terrible at this stage. Look at Cardano also closed above the levels. You can see the daily levels coming in there. Very strong daily levels I showed you last week, and now coming back to close on a weekly chart as a dark cloud cover. So that's a reversal signal. I'm not saying I will short this. I will never short this at this stage. And so that's not a great candle yet again. Bitcoin Cash also pushing through that important level. Yes, it pushed through here, but iffish. You can see the long upper shadows. But then we got this sudden long white candle, and I was very, very positive. But we couldn't close on a weekly basis above that. Then we fell back last week, and now testing that halfway marks, we might be seeing retests coming in. That's the worst bullish scenario that I've got, guys. And I'm not saying it will go there. Chain link, this one it did break. You can see the shadows coming in there. It did break that pattern and fell back on the dark cloud cover. So it did break through the double bottom, the intermediate high, close above, close back down below, negating a lot of the bullishness. That's the problem. Polkadot, same, closed above that intermediate high, close back below. I'm not saying this could just be seen still as a retest. It's not that it's this big reversal and I'm saying the market's going to fall to pieces. No, it could still be seen as a retest. But this week is going to be very important. If this week can bounce on these ones back to all those intermediate highs I showed you, and they can bounce back strong candle, yes, that was just profit taking, no problem, and then we're going to fly really, really hard, I believe. But if this keeps failing this week, and we close off this week with another black candle, not good news, not good news. Litecoin, just keeping it here, not really telling us anything about the whole story of cryptos. Dogecoin, holding, that's the strongest of them all for that matter, together with Bitcoin. It did break with an extravagant candle, this level here, and it's holding. It actually didn't close back below. We just need to hold there now. This doesn't mean this one will fly. All it says is, well, it's holding for now. If the rest of the market's going to fall, this one will get pulled downwards. But this one looks very strong doji at this stage. So as long as we can stay above this intermediate high, we'll be comfortable. Then Ethereum, well, a little bit of a sell-off, holding well together with Bitcoin. There's renewed energy in Ethereum, 30% move up the page here in a question of a few weeks. So looking good. So we could still see the retest, the halfway mark. So this still looks healthy. It's just the rest of the market that draws down everything at this stage. So I guess by next week, Monday, we will have clarity. Are we in for another sideways range, more bearish short-term trend, or was this just some profit taking of short-term traders, and then we will see long white candles by next week, Monday. So let's hope all there for the best. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please follow the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, so don't forget to trade responsibly and never ever trade with money you cannot afford to lose. I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.